Say it again.
Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, Abanawa.
Shabbat
Shemayah.
Shabbat Shemayah.
Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwaka. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Ashah. Ba'aratazah. Kawah. Hayah. Bashemayah. Nathanawa. Lakan. Kab. Yawam. Basalak Nawa. Kabawak Nawa. Basalak Nawa. Kabawak Nawa. Wala Nawa. Bala son of one. The ball. I was shot Nawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wata Barak. La'awalamyam. Aman.
Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us of our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. From thine is the kingdom. And the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Cause the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh. Bashim Yahushua. Babu Kushah. Nathanawa. Hakat. Larpa'ah. Ka'amakala. Waka'amarwa. Hakat. Latahar. Matazariah. Hakat. Lahakwayam. Hamatni. Hakat. Arakawa. Hatama'ala. Garsham. Bashim Yahushua. The water Aman.
Bless Israel in English. I'm Salaki. Hakat's the power in English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you, so be it.
Bless Israel. In the Hebrew, Yahweh. Bashim Yahushua. Barak Lanawa. Wayasha'ala. Wahabaya. Sapari. Barak. Magun. The general. Captain. Officers. Students. Sisters. Children. And all Yasha'ala. Bashim Yahushua. The water Aman.
Bless Israel in English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect. And the general. The captain. The officer. The trooper. The student. The sisters. The children. And all Yahshua. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121. In Hebrew, Asha'ah. Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahahaya.
Ahahaya.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Azariah.
Ma'ayan. Yahweh. Ashah. Shemayah. Waratazah. Wayathan. Lamawa. Regalka. Ayanawam. Shemarka. Hanat. La'at. Yanawam. Wala'at. Yasham. Shawamar. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shemarka. Yahweh. Tazorka. Al-Yah. Yamyanka. Yawamam. Hashemash. La'at. Yakaka. Ayarak. Ayayala. Yahweh. Yashemarka. Makarai. Yashemar. Abnapashka. Yahweh. Yashemar. Taza'afka. Wabu'afka. Ma'atha. Wa'ai awalam.
Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes.
I will lift up my eyes
to the hills.
To the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Not slumber.
Behold. He that keepeth Yahshua.
He that keepeth Yahshua.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
From all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore. Psalm 83. In Hebrew, Alahayel,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Dakarash, wa all thy shikwash, Al, Kaya, Hana, Awayabyaka, Yahamayawan, Ra'ash, Al-Aimaka, Ya'iram Yumwa, Sawadah, Wayataya Atazawa, Altazapuwanyaka, Amara, Lakawa, Nakakida, Magoya, Wala'ah, Yazakar, Shem Yasha'ala, Wadah, Kaya, Nawatazu, Labah, Yakadwa, Ayaka, Barya, Yakarakwa, Alahaya, Alawan, Wayashamat, Alahaya, Mawa'abu, Wahagaya, Gabor, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak, Palashah, Am Yeshabia, Tazawar, Gam Ashawar, Nalawa, Aiman, Hayawa, Zarawat, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Ashah, Laham, Kamadi, Kasayasara'ah, Kayabia, Manakor, Koyashuan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayandara'ah, Hayawa, Daman, La'adamu, Shayatum, Nadayadmao, Ka'irah, Wakaza'abu, Wakazabak, Wakazazor, Mana'ah, Kal Nasi Ashar, Amaru, Naya Rashad, Anawa, Na'awa, Alahayel, Shayatum, Kagogula, Kakwash, Lapanya Rawaka, Ka'ash, Ira, Wakalahabu, Talaha, Harayanum, Kanthar Basairi, Wabasa, Wapaka, Dabahalam, Mala'ah, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayabakwasha, Shemka, Yahweh, Yabashwa, Wayabahol, Ayai, Wayakaporo, Wayabadwa, Wayada'abwa, Hayatha, Shemka, Yahweh, Labaka, Ayawan, Alkaharatzah.
Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thou silent. O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. And be not still. O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee, have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel. And consulted against thy people. So like this. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden one. They have said, come, and let us cut them off, from being a nation. The name of Yahshua, may be no more in remembrance. They have consulted together. With one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. and the Hagarim,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and
Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kizon, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zeb. Yea. Or the princes as Zebah, and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, as the flame set up the mountains on fire, so persecute them, with thy tempest, and make them afraid, with thy storm, fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh, let them be confounded, and troubled forever, yea, let them be put to shame, and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, are the most high over all the earth.
So, all right, your Shabby is meant to be seated. Nope, don't take that off. We don't need this. You don't need these no more? No, this is big. So you'll be starting at Genesis chapter 41. Genesis 41, and you'll be starting at Genesis 41 and 15.
Come. Genesis chapter 41, starting at verse 15 in the Hebrew. Upon y'all, have that green notebook over there. Genesis 41, starting at verse 15 in the Hebrew. Waya Amar, Paraiha, Al, Yawasap, Kawam, Kamathia, Wapathra, Ayam Ataywa, Wa'anya,
Shemaithiah, Al-Yak, La-Amar, Thashemai, Kawam, Lapathra, Athawa, verse 16. Waya Aina, Yawasa, Atha, Paraiha, La Amar, Ba'aya, Al-Hayam, Al-Hayam, Aina, Af, Shalom, Paraiha, verse 17. Wayad Bar, Paraiha, Al, Yawasa, Paraiha, La Amar, Baal Aya, Alahayim, Ya'anaha, Af, Shalom,
Yeah, you reading that
oh,
over.
Salaki,
Okay.
Salaki.
Go to the next one. It's all good.
Bakamaya, Hanaya, Ahmad, Al, Shapath, Hayar, verse 18. Wahana, Man, Wahana, Mana, Man, Hayar, Allah, Ilah, Shabai, Parawath, Bara, Ya'awath, Bashar, Wayapath, Tha'ar, Watharai, Yanaha, Ba'akaya, verse 19. Wa Hanaha, Shabai, Par, Salakia, Shabai, Parawath, Akar, Wath, Al, Wath, Yakar, Yahan, Dalawath, Warai, Wath, Tha'ar, Ma'ad, Wa, Ra, Kawath, Wara, Kawath, Bashar, La'a, Ra'ayath, Ya, Kaha, Naha, Wakal, Aratazah, Matazah, Rayam, Larai, verse 20. Wath, Akal, Naha, Hapar, Wath, Haparwath, Harquawath, Harquawath, Waharai, Wath, Waharai, Wath, Af, Shabai, Haparwath, Hara'ah, Shanwath, Habar, Ya'ath, Habar Ya'ath, and that's 7 verses right there.
Most High Christ. You can bring your hand. Let's go ahead and get it in the English. In the book of Genesis, chapter 41.
This is Genesis chapter 41, verse 15 in the English. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, I have dreamed a dream, and there is none that can interpret it. And I have heard say of thee that thou canst understand a dream to interpret it.
So Pharaoh tried to get a bunch of people to interpret the dream that he had. None of them could do it, and he heard a saying and around the way that Joseph knew how to interpret dreams. Go ahead.
Verse 16, and Joseph answered Pharaoh, saying, it is not in me. Yahweh shall give Pharaoh an answer of peace.
See, and then he said, it ain't me, which is what everybody should take from what he just said. All of the prophets in the Bible say, it's not me, it's the Lord that does this. Go ahead.
Verse 17, and Pharaoh said unto Joseph, in my dream, behold, I stood upon the bank of the river.
Pharaoh was like, well, anyway, because he don't care about our God. He said, anyway, I was sitting in the river or whatever he just said, right? Go ahead, say
Verse 18, and behold, there came up out of the river 7 kine.
Say it from the beginning when he started the dream.
Come. Verse 17, and Pharaoh said unto Joseph,
he said unto Joseph, go ahead,
in my dream, behold, I stood upon the bank of the river. Verse 18, and behold, there came up out of the river 7 kine.
So he had the bank of the river and 7 kind. You got the Zondervan Bible Dictionary over there? See if you could get the word kind.
K-I-N-E.
K-I-N-E. K-I-N-E. Quickly though.
Oh, just cattle or animal.
Cattle or animal. All right, go ahead.
And behold, verse 18, and behold, there came up out of the river 7 kine, fat-fleshed and well-favored, and they fed in a meadow. Verse 19, and behold, 7 other kine came up after them, poor and very ill-favored and lean-fleshed.
So say the first kind, the interpretation of that. I mean, what he said.
Come. Verse 18, behold, there came up out of the river 7 kine, fat-fleshed and well-favored.
7 kind, cattle or animal, fat flesh, they heavy and healthy, and they what?
Well-favored.
Well-favored. Everybody would love to have this. Go ahead.
And they fed in the meadow.
They fed in the meadow. I thought he said metal, but meadow. Go ahead.
Verse 19, and behold, 7 other kind came up after them, poor and very ill-favored and lean-fleshed, such as I never saw in all the land of Egypt for badness.
So he's seen 7 other kind that was poor and lean flesh. They didn't have no meat on their bones and was scrawny. He ain't never seen nothing like it. Go ahead.
I will come. Verse 20. And the lean and the ill-favored kind did eat up the first 7 fat kind.
And they ate the ones that was, say it again.
And the lean,
the skinny ones,
and the ill-favored kind,
the ill-favored, the ones that didn't have a lot on them, didn't have a lot of meat on them. Go ahead.
Did eat up the first 7 fat.
They ate
kind.
the fat ones, ate the rich ones. Go ahead.
Verse 21. And when they had eaten them up, it could not be known that they had eaten them.
When they ate them up, it wasn't known that they ate them because they didn't gain no weight. They ain't get big like the other ones. They just ate them and that was that. Go ahead.
But they were still ill-favored.
They were still ill-favored, still small. Go ahead.
As at the beginning.
Like they never even ate anything. Go ahead.
So I awoke.
And then he awoke.
So
I awoke. What do that mean? Then I awoke. All right.
So if I could say,
go ahead.
So basically, like the Lord, man, He give, you know what I'm saying? He give His prophets certain gifts. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got certain gifts. You know what I mean? But you know, just like Production Bar said, you can't take credit for that gift that you got. You know what I'm saying? That credit goes straight to the Most High. Because Moses did that, and as soon as Moses did that, that was his destruction. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to put that out there. We'll go ahead and get the next read. State your name and register.
Kapan Yala, Ban Yahawada, Ban Yashala.
Kapan Yala, Ban Yahawada, Ban Yashala.
Yahawah Shem Yahweh Shabrakatah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabrakatah.
You'll be starting at 22. And this is the book of Genesis, chapter 41, verse 22.
Book of Genesis, chapter 41, starting at verse 22. Wayiraha, Bakalamaya, Wahanaha, Wahana, Shabai, Shabala, Shabala, Yum, I thought, Bakwana, Ahad, Akkad, Malath, Malaath, Watabai, Wahana, Shaba, Shabalawam, Shabalayim, Tazanamai, Yath, Tazamawath, Dakwath, Shadna Payath, Shad Pawath, Quad Yum, Tazamak, Wath, Ariam, verse 24. Wath, Layan, Hashbalayim, Hakwath, Ath, Shabai, Hashbalayim, Hatabawath, Wamar, Al, Ha, Ha, Ras, Hakratum, Hakratum, Ha, no, that's, Wa, Yan, that's, Ma, Ma, Magayad, Laya, verse 25. Wayamar, Yawasap, Al, Pariah, Kalawam, Pariah, Akkad, Hawaha, Ath, Ashar, Ha, La, Yum, Aishaha, Hapayad, La Pariah, verse 26. Shabai, Parath, Hatabath, Shabai, Shunyam, Hanaha, Washabai, Hashabala Yum, Hatabath, Shabai, Shunyam, Hanaha, Halawayim, Akkad, Hawaha, verse 27. Washabai, Hapara, Wath, Harakwa, Wath, Waharahayath, Ha'ilaf, Akar Yahan, Shabai, Shunyam, Hanaha, Hana, Washabai, Hashba La Yum, Harakwai Yath, Harakuwath, Shadna Payath, Hakwad Yum, Yahweh, Shabai, Yahayawah, Shabai, Sharayar, verse 28. Shaniah, verse 28. Hawaha, Harib, Hadbar, Ashar, Dabarath, Brathia, Al, Pariah, Ashar, Ha'alahayim, Ashaha, Harahaya, Af, Pariah. That's up to verse 29 in the Hebrew.
Get a brother hand. Shout to him, bro. Get it in the English. Got your ball on. Yeah, it's wrong.
It's Genesis chapter 41, starting at verse 22 in the English. And I saw in my dream, and behold, 7 ears came up in one stalk, full and good. And behold, 7 ears withered thin and blasted.
Hold on, start that over. I want to hear about the ears again.
And I saw in my dream, and behold, 7 ears came up in one stalk, full and good.
So I guess he's talking about another dream. 7 ears did what?
7 ears came up in one stalk.
Came up in one stalk. Talking about 7 ears of corn coming up in one stalk. Go ahead.
And behold, 7 ears withered thin and blasted with the east wind, sprung up after them.
7 ears withered then, and then 7 ears withered, then blasted.
Withered thin.
Withered thin. 7 ears withered thin. Right? They got thin and withered away, right? The same 7 ears that he talking about the first time?
This is the different 7.
All right, keep going. 7 years did what?
Withered thin and blasted with the east wind sprung up after them.
Blasted with the east wind and sprung up after them. Okay, go ahead.
And the thin ears devoured the 7 good ears, and behold, this unto the magician. And I told this unto the magicians.
What? Say it again.
The 7 ears devoured the 7 good ears.
The 7 ears devoured the good ears. This damn near the same thing he said about the fish or the cattle that he was talking about. The 7 ears devoured the 7 good ears. The thin withered ears devoured the 7 good ears. Now the other dream he had, he seen the good fish come out first.
Same dream.
Then the bad fish came out afterward and ate up the good fish. Right? And then these 7 ears that he seen was withered away. And then the good 7 ears came up, and still the 7 bad ears devoured the what? What did they do?
And the 7 thin ears devoured the 7 good ears.
Devoured the 7 good ears. Go ahead, you got something?
So I was gonna say, like, the ears that it's talking about in the Bible, this is speaking on the plants. You know what I'm saying? This is a certain type of plant. It's just like a seaweed type plant. And you know what I'm saying? It's called ears, so you can get a better understanding of what we're talking about. This is just Joseph speaking in metaphor.
Go ahead.
And Joseph said unto Pharaoh, the dream of Pharaoh is one. Good health. God hath showed Pharaoh what he is about to do. The 7 good kind are 7 years, and the 7 good ears are 7 years, and the dream is one.
The dream is one. It's the same dream is what he's saying, which you can hear this if you know how to interpret something. But these literal nuts out here that think they know the Bible, that try to teach us every day, they would think it was 2 different dreams. See, one of them talking about ears, and the other one is talking about kind. See, brother, shut your mouth. Go ahead. They the same dream.
And the 7 thin and ill-favored kind that came up after them are 7 years, and the 7 empty years, blasted with the east wind, shall be 7 years of famine.
This is 7 years of famine, basically. Go ahead.
This is the thing which I have spoken unto Pharaoh, which God is about to do. He showed unto Pharaoh.
And it is a prophecy. It's a prophecy that he had in his dream about 7 years of famine that's getting ready to happen. So that's what that's about. That's it.
That's up to 29.
We're gonna go ahead and close it out. We'll resume next week.
La Yasharal.
Take the scroll. We're gonna go ahead and smooth the scroll. We're gonna turn to the eyes on your man.
Right. Barak, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah Barak Yah.
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 Take the scroll. Show. Well, Pana would know mean to face the east. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abadawa. Shabbat Shemayah. Kadash. Hayah. Shemkat. Yahweh. Malakukat. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Ashah. Ba'aratazah. Kawah. Hayah. Shemayah. Ladalanawa. Lakam. Kab. Wasalak now. Kabawat now. Kasalak now. Wala'a. Tabi'a now. Banasaya one. Abal. Awashad now. Mayan. Rad. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wa'ata'aparat. La'awalamyam. Aman.
Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Yahweh. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us of our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not. Into temptation. But deliver us. From evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Because the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh. By Hashem Yahweh Shah. Babu Kusha. Lathalanawa. Hakach. La'pa'ah. Kalmakalak. Wakalmatawat. Hakach. Latahar. Matazariah. Hakach. Lahakwayah. Hamadiyah. Hakach. Arakawa. Atama'ala. Lagarashan. By Hashem Yahweh Shah. The water Aman.
Catch the power in English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you, so be it.
Bless Israel in the Hebrew, Yahweh. By Hashem Yahweh Shah. Barak Lanawa. Wayasha'ala. Wahabayah. Saparia. Barak. Rapah. Magun. Generals. Captains. Officers. Troopers. Sisters. Children. All Yasha'ala. By Hashem Yahweh Shah. The water Aman.
Bless Israel in English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect. The general. The captain. The officers. The troopers. The students. The sisters. And all Yasha'ala. In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Hahaya.
Al-Hahaya.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azariah.
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 Ma'ai.
Ma'ai.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ashah.
Ashah.
Shemaiah.
Shemaiah.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Ayathan.
Ayathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hanat.
Hanat.
La'at.
La'at.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'at.
Wala'at.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazarka.
Tazarka.
Al-Yah.
Al-Yah.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamah.
Yawamah.
Hashemash.
Hashemash.
La'at.
La'at.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Wayayala.
Walayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makarah.
Makarah.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Apnapashka.
Apnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazaafka.
Tazaafka.
Wabawaafka.
Wabawaafka.
Ma'atha.
Ma'atha.
Wa'ai Awalam.
Wa'ai Awalam. Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes.
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hills.
unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Yasharallah.
He that keepeth Yasharallah.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
From all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore. Psalms 83. In Hebrew, Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Wa-Al-Tashakwat.
Wa-Al-Tashakwat.
Al. Kaya.
Kaya.
Hana.
Hana.
Awayamyaka.
Awayamyaka.
Yahamayawan.
Yahamayawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Imaka.
Al-Imaka.
Ya'aram Yamwa.
Ya'aram Yamwa.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayataya Atazu.
Wayataya Atazu.
Al-Taza Pawanyaka.
Al-Taza Pawanyaka.
Amara.
Amara.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakida.
Wanakakida.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yazikar.
Yazikar.
Shem Yasha'ala.
Shem Yasha'ala.
Nawadah.
Nawadah.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa Atazu.
Nawa Atazu.
Labat.
Labat.
Yakabwa.
Yakabwa.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Waya. Yakaratwa.
Yakaratwa.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Arawam.
Arawam.
Wayashima.
Wayashima.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Our Abu.
Abu.
Wahagaya.
Wahagaya.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amalak.
Wa'amalak.
Falashah.
Falashah.
Am Yeshabia.
Am Yeshabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Nam Ashawar.
Nam Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Haiman.
Haiman.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawa.
Zarawa.
Labanya Lawa.
Labanya Lawa.
Salah.
Salah.
Ashah.
Ashah.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamadi.
Kamadi.
Kasayasara'a.
Kasayasara'a.
Kiyabia.
Kiyabia.
Manakal.
Manakal.
Koyashwan.
Koyashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayandara'a.
Ba'ayandara'a.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La Adama.
La Adama.
Shayatama.
Shayatama.
Nadayatmawa.
Nadayatmawa.
Ka'ira.
Ka'ira.
Wakaza'aba.
Wakaza'aba.
Wakazabak.
Wakazabak.
Wakatazal.
Wakatazal.
Mana'ad.
Mana'ad.
Kablasi
Kablasi
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amara.
Amara.
Naya Rashad.
Naya Rashad.
Nanawa.
Nanawa.
Na'awa.
Na'awa.
Alahaya.
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 Shayatamos.
Shayatamos.
Kagagla.
Kagagla.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya Rawaka.
Lapanya Rawaka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Saba ya Ira.
Saba ya Ira.
Wakalahaba.
Wakalahaba.
Alahat.
Alahat.
Arayam.
Arayam.
Kandaradab.
Kandaradab.
Basaira. Wabasa.
Wabasa.
Wapaka.
Wapaka.
Tabahalam.
Tabahalam.
Mala'ah.
Mala'ah.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Falawan.
Falawan.
Wayabakwasha.
Wayabakwasha.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabasha.
Yabasha.
Wayabahol.
Wayabahol.
Ayai. Why Kapara? Why Abadu? Why Abadu? Why Ata? Shemka. Yahweh. Labaka. Ayawan. Alkaha.
Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thou silent. And hold not thy peace. Salaki. O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. And be not still. O Yahweh. For lo. Thy enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee. Have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel. Against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden one. They have said, Come. Let us cut them off. From being a nation. That the name of Yasharallah may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together. With one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. And Moab. And the Hagarim. Gabal. And Ammon. And Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kaisan. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Orel. And like Zeb. Yea. All their princes as Zeba. And as Zalmunna. Who said, Let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh. Make them like a wheel. As the stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth for wood. And as the flame set up the mountains on fire. So persecute them. With thy tempest. And make them afraid. With thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. O Yahweh. Let them be confounded. In trouble. Forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou. Whose name alone. Is Yahweh. Are the most high. Over all the earth.
So. Anyone like to be anointed? If not, we'll go ahead and close out the class. Minute Israel. Imagim Shabbat. Imagim Barak. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Barakatah. Yajmatah. Dismissed.